You already know what's going down by the title of this video, so I'm going to skip the formalities and get straight into it. Near Fallen is a pre-apocalyptic dark fantasy venture blended with elements of horror set in a fractured world spiraling toward oblivion, designed for mature audiences. It features graphic violence, blood, strong language, and intense emotional and psychological themes. The story explores identity, destiny, and rebellion in a setting where beauty decays and nightmares breathe. Under Ragnarok's bleak winter, the world of Panorium is dying. There are only 5 kingdoms left, and the kingdoms of Solmor, Rasenthal, Juvel, Elmville, Natchmold, and the no longer existent Valmoria and Britombre. Life always manages to hold on. The story begins with Eric Ronvier, a 13-year-old boy in the kingdom of Solmir, being beaten by his father and harassed by his peers. One day, the boy's father, Olaf, the fool, came home one night extremely intoxicated, very angry, and extremely cold. He lost all his money gambling after work, barely saving enough for his family, and returned home feeling like a sore loser, assaulted his wife without cause, and smashed a beer bottle over her head. Eric was terrified by the piece of glass that had broken, and stabbed his father 32 times, leaving him looking like a pincushion. Ingrid, his mother, had already died from blunt force trauma to the head, and Eric lied there, covered in blood and in agony, helpless. When a few guards heard the commotion hurried to the house, they discovered Eric lying over 2 blood-covered bodies. They accused him of murdering both his mother and father and brought him before King Wilhelm Gyllenhaal, the ruler of Kingdom of Solmir, and was condemned to death in exile. However, Eric was bound in a potato sack and brought to the Moribund Facilitation Centra, a facility with a past so extensive that it never existed, which was a prison for the world's deadliest and most violent criminals. So it was basically an asylum for nuts to recruit for collectorium jobs that require indecency. In other words, a group of black market traders engaged with maniacs for illegitimate services to, let's say, expel competitors to a better unoccupied location by any means necessary. Most people there were given death sentences. There was a few undercover infiltrators in the abyssal sanctuary who were there to find out their true intentions. This is the point at which young Eric first encounters Gideon Grimwald, the young assassin who teased him by calling him a weak little snot, because to Gideon, he was nothing more than a joke. Furthermore, each member of Moribund took orders from an enigmatic figure named Dead Zero, aka Arnud Leon Shelia Bodegod III. Everything came under his supervision. He played with their ephemeral existence like a violinist in a concerto, enduring every moment of it. That's only the sum of it. There's more, but that's all I'm going to reveal for now. You get the drift. For now. So, basically, if you want to hear more, hit me up. Like this video, subscribe. But for now, I'll see you guys later. Peace.